Graffiti name design, taking a line for a walk. Here's an example of what we'll be creating. To begin, write your name or a word in capital letters and then outline in your own style. Notice how I changed the placement of my letters. I kind of went up and down. You can place your letters in any way you want. Then begin to carefully outline around the line to create your block letters or graffiti stylized letters. I'm adding in sharp corners and hard edges on the ends of each of the letters. This is my own style. You do not have to do this. You can change it up and create your font or letters in a different way. If you have letters with a hole inside of them, make sure you draw that shape like the R and the A so that you don't forget and end up coloring it in too much. Using your Sharpie, I want you to start outlining all of the letters. And once you finish outlining every letter, you can erase all the extra pencil lines. Make sure you erase the pencil lines before coloring in. This next step is optional. You can add angles to each letter to create 3D letters. So notice how I'm adding a little diagonal line in the same direction and then outlining that side. There's always going to be one side of the letter that does not have a 3D angle added to it. Once you have the lines where you want them, continue to outline these pencil lines with Sharpie, and you can add some hatching lines or color in to make it look more 3D. So once you finish, the last step is going to be outlining the entire name or word. So begin with pencil and quickly outline a shape around your name. It could be pretty close to the letters, and it can be kind of stylized to mirror your word, and then erase any pencil lines and outline with Sharpie. Next, let's review different kinds of lines. So you can use a straight line, a curvy line, a loop-de-loop line, a zigzag line, a castle line, a dashed line, dotted, these are the lines I used on the side of my letter. Those are hatching lines, and if you draw over them with lines on the opposite direction, those are cross-hatching lines. This next one is a double loop-de-loop. You can also invent your own kind of lines. I just created this wave-like line. And lastly, the line we're going to be creating in the background is going to be a varied line. A varied line is a line that is continuously changing. It uses all the different kinds of lines we've talked about in one continuous line. We're going to use these kinds of lines in the background of our artwork. We're going to take a line for a walk, beginning from a dot in the corner, and then using that varied line, you're going to continuously change your line, going up and down the paper, trying to fill in the entire background space. Your lines should not cross over each other unless it's a loop-de-loop line. Notice how I'm going back down into the space and creating a line that is pretty close to the other one. You want to get close to the line, but not let them intersect or overlap. You're going to continue doing this in almost a zigzag or up and down motion, creating new different line styles and filling the page all the way around your name. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just draw whatever comes to mind, take a glance at the different kinds of lines, and maybe pick one that you haven't used yet if you're feeling stuck. Once you've finished your background, color your name in with warm or cool colors, and then do the same for the background. I chose red, orange, and yellow, and I'm coloring in a gradient. So I'm starting with the darkest color towards the bottom, and then doing orange in the middle and yellow towards the top, and blending them together. You'll notice later on that I even used a little bit of purple to darken the red up a little bit more to create red-violet. To color in the background, find the start of the first line and color the path that's created. You can use cool colors, like I did, which are blue, green, and violet, or you can pick one solid color, or you can do the rainbow. It's really up to you how you want to decorate and color in the background and your name. I hope you enjoyed this project, and don't forget to send me a picture of your artwork when you finish.